With no organised mass rally in Hong Kong today, the hardcore took matters into their own hands, trying to add fuel to a protest movement which feels like it's losing momentum. Although they will tell you their so-called fight for freedom will not stop. As the battle lines were drawn, the police held back. And soon government buildings, including this post office, were being targeted, as well as Chinese businesses.
Well, this hardcore protesters was aimless for a long time, but now basically they're snaking their way through the streets, and when they spot a place that they deem to be linked with the mainland, they attack it. In this case, it's a Chinese shop. We imagine they'll disperse pretty soon before the police can arrive, and they'll keep on going through the streets.
This area, Tai Po, was one of many across Hong Kong where mobile mobs roamed while they could.
Well, the inevitable has happened. The police have finally turned up in numbers. The protesters have already left, and this is a game of cat and mouse that's playing out across this part of Hong Kong.
Once again, thousands of police had to be deployed to keep the peace and found themselves under attack. This was the moment one officer was slashed in the neck. The assailant was detained and the officer taken to hospital, conscious. Hong Kong police have been stretched for 4 months now and have been forced to deny repeated accusations of heavy-handedness.
They're now trying to find protesters, but to be honest, it's like looking for a needle in a haystack. They're running through the streets, but it seems a lot of the hardcore protesters have simply melted away into the night.
All the while, life goes on, but is far from normal. This week, the city's leaders will say more about how they intend to tackle its deep-rooted problems. It is an almighty task. Beake, BBC News, Hong Kong.